Welcome to Minaret Talks. Before the mountains rose, before the seas stretched wide, a monumental decision echoed through the heavens, the creation of Adam. But why? How did the angels foresee the bloodshed of Adam's descendants? Was it a glimpse into the future, or was it something they already understood about humanity's nature? And why was Adam chosen as the caliph, the steward of the earth? What divine wisdom lay behind this profound purpose? This is the story of creation, destiny, and a purpose greater than the heavens themselves. Let's begin. Before the mountains stood, the seas flowed, and the skies expanded. A divine command echoed across the heavens. The creation of Adamas, the first human, marked the beginning of humanity's journey. But what makes the story of Adamas so unique and profound? Let's explore this divine narrative as described in Islamic teachings. The throne of Allah, with angels bowing in worship. Voiceover. In the Quran, Allah SWT declared to the angels, "I am going to place a vicegerent on earth." Surah Al-Baqarah 230. The angels, curious and cautious, asked, "Will you place in it one who will spread corruption and shed blood, while we glorify you with praise?" Our SWT replied, "I know what you do not know." This conversation highlights Allah's wisdom and the special role Adamas would play. The formation of Adamas. Adamas was created from clay, a material that symbolizes humility and connection to the earth. Allah SWT says in the Quran, He created him from clay, like pottery. Surah Ar-Rahman 55-14. This clay was shaped into the form of a man, and Allah SWT breathed His divine spirit into Adamas, giving him life. This act made Adam as the first human and the father of all mankind. The knowledge of Adamas. Allah SWT taught Adamas the names of all things, granting him knowledge beyond that of the angels. The Quran states, "And he taught Adam the names all of them. Then he presented them to the angels and said, 'Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful.'" Surah Al-Baqarah 231. This knowledge demonstrated Adam's superiority in intellect, fulfilling Allah's divine plan. The prostration of the angels. When Allah SWT commanded the angels to prostrate before Adamas, they obeyed except for Iblis, a jinn who refused out of arrogance. Iblis declared, "I am better than him. You created me from fire, and you created him from clay." Surah Al-A'raf 7:12. This disobedience marked the beginning of Iblis's rebellion, setting the stage for humanity's test against his whispers and temptations. The significance of Adam as in Islam. Adam as is not just the first human, but also the first prophet, chosen to guide his descendants. His creation symbolizes the unity of humanity, as we all descend from him. The importance of humility, as he was created from clay. The value of knowledge and divine guidance. The story of Adam as reminds us of our purpose, to worship Allah, seek knowledge, and uphold justice on earth. From the clay of the earth to the heights of divine knowledge. The story of Adam as is a testament to Allah's wisdom and mercy. Let this story inspire us to reflect on our origins and strive for a life of purpose and faith. The story begins with Allah's announcement to the angels about his plan to create Adam, the first human and prophet. The Quran recounts the angel's response. Will you place upon the earth one who will cause corruption and shed blood, while we glorify you and sanctify you? This question has intrigued scholars and believers for centuries. How could the angels anticipate such actions before Adam and his descendants even existed? One interpretation is tied to the angels' prior knowledge of the concept of free will. Unlike angels, who act solely upon Allah's commands, humans were granted free will, the ability to choose between good and evil. The angels might have understood that this unique gift, while powerful, could lead to conflict and bloodshed if misused. Another explanation relates to the history of the jinn, who were created before Adam and also possessed free will. According to Islamic traditions, the jinn had inhabited the earth and caused chaos and violence. The angels, witnessing this, may have assumed that humanity, with similar abilities, would behave in a comparable manner. However, the Quran makes it clear that Allah's wisdom surpasses all understanding. While the angels questioned the plan, Allah demonstrated the special qualities of Adam. He taught Adam the names of all things, showcasing his capacity for knowledge and understanding, qualities that set humans apart. This act highlighted Adam's potential and validated Allah's decision to make him the first human and his representative on earth. The dialogue between Allah and the angels teaches valuable lessons. It emphasizes the importance of trust in divine wisdom, even when we don't fully comprehend it. The angels' question was not an act of defiance, but a sincere inquiry, driven by their concern for the sanctity of creation. Allah's response, through Adam's demonstration of knowledge, reassured them of the higher purpose behind humanity's creation. This narrative also highlights humanity's responsibilities as caretakers of Earth. While free will allows for great achievements, it also carries the risk of causing harm. This duality is a recurring theme in the Quran, urging believers to reflect on their actions and strive for righteousness. The story of Adam and the angels is a reminder of the balance between human potential and accountability. Allah entrusted Adam and his descendants with the earth, placing great responsibility upon humanity to maintain justice, avoid corruption, and act as stewards of his creation. From a theological perspective, this story also sheds light on the nature of divine knowledge. Allah's plan for creation encompasses infinite wisdom and foresight. The angels, despite their closeness to Allah, recognized their limitations in understanding his grand design. This teaches us humility and reinforces the importance of submitting to Allah's will. As we reflect on this profound story, it is important to draw lessons for our own lives. The narrative urges us to use our free will wisely, seek knowledge, and fulfill our responsibilities with sincerity and integrity. It also serves as a reminder of the consequences of misusing our abilities, whether through corruption, injustice, or neglect of our duties. The question of how the angels knew about the bloodshed of Adam's descendants invites us to explore deeper themes of human nature, divine guidance, and the balance between freedom and responsibility. It challenges us to think critically about our role in the world and our relationship with Allah. The story begins when Allah informed the angels about his intention to create Adam, saying, "Indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority, caliph. This announcement marks a pivotal moment in Islamic history and theology, as it defines the unique status and responsibilities of human beings. But what does it mean for Adam to be the caliph, and why was he chosen for this role? The term caliph in this context refers to someone who acts as a representative or caretaker. By making Adam the caliph, Allah entrusted him and his descendants with the responsibility of managing and maintaining the earth. This trust was not given to angels or jinn but to humanity, a creation endowed with free will, knowledge, and the ability to choose between good and evil. One of the key purposes of making Adam the caliph was to demonstrate the special qualities that distinguish humans from other creations. The Quran highlights this when Allah taught Adam the names of all things, showcasing his unique capacity for knowledge and understanding. This act served as a clear sign of Adam's intellectual and moral potential, which qualified him to fulfill the role of caliph. The dialogue between Allah and the angels in this story provides deeper insights into the purpose of human existence. When the angels expressed concern about the possibility of corruption and bloodshed on earth, Allah responded, "Indeed, I know that which you do not know." This statement reflects Allah's infinite wisdom and foreknowledge of the human journey, a journey filled with challenges, growth, and the potential for immense good. As the caliph, Adam was entrusted with a dual responsibility. First, he was to worship Allah and uphold his commands. Second, he was to act as a steward of the earth, ensuring its resources were used responsibly and its balance was maintained. This dual role underscores the interconnectedness of spiritual and worldly responsibilities in Islam. The purpose of making Adam the caliph also highlights the importance of free will. Unlike angels, who act solely upon Allah's command, humans were given the ability to choose their actions. This freedom allows for both great achievements and the potential for wrongdoing. However, it also makes acts of obedience, worship, and kindness more meaningful, as they are performed out of conscious choice rather than compulsion. Another important lesson from the story of Adam's role as caliph is the concept of accountability. Allah entrusted humanity with the earth, but this trust comes with responsibilities. Humans are accountable for their actions, both individually and collectively, and will be judged based on how well they fulfill their role as caretakers of Allah's creation. This narrative also emphasizes the value of knowledge. Allah's teaching of the names to Adam symbolizes the importance of learning, understanding, and applying wisdom. As caliphs, humans are encouraged to seek knowledge and use it to benefit society, protect the environment, and advance justice. The purpose of making Adam the caliph is a reminder of the immense potential and responsibility that comes with being human. It calls us to rise above selfishness, greed, and corruption, and instead strive for justice, compassion, and harmony in all aspects of life. This responsibility is not limited to Adam, but extends to all his descendants, making it a universal call to action for humanity. As we reflect on this profound story, it's important to recognize the relevance of Adam's role as caliph in our lives today. The trust placed upon humanity by Allah remains as significant now as it was then. We are tasked with preserving the earth, upholding justice, and living in accordance with divine guidance. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for learning Islamic history. Stay blessed.